Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how I make my teriyaki aniseed chicken drumsticks with soba and avocado. Alright, big long description, let's get on with it. First thing I want to do is get some honey, and unfortunately where we live our honey gets quite cold and solidifies a little bit. So about 3 tablespoons of honey goes in. I'm going to use around about 3/4 of a cup of mirin. That's going to go into a saucepan as well, and 1 cup of a good quality soy sauce. That goes in like that, and maybe just a tiny bit more, give it a little bit of a extra flavour. So we're going to put that onto a medium heat. We're just going to let that warm through. That honey will start to dissolve, which is exactly what we want. And the problem where we live is the honey does crystallize quite easily. It's quite cold here, believe me. So we're just going to melt that through. Now we can give it a bit of a stir. We can see a little bit of steam coming off. We want to reduce that soy a little bit, not too much. We don't want this too strong. So we'll start to see a little bit of a froth happening on the top. Alright, and once it has come to the boil or a good simmer, we can put that in the refrigerator after that. Now I've poured off a little section of a little portion of that marinade off to the side. I've got 6 nice chicken drumsticks. That soy has come down to a nice cool temperature. We've had it in the refrigerator for about an hour and a half. They can go straight in on top of our drumsticks just like that. Alright, I'm putting that into a Ziploc bag. Zip that up, get rid of the air, finish zipping it up, and we're going to leave those for around about 2 hours to marinate. Okay, nice and easy. Alright, so there they are. We've poured that into a nice little baking dish. All that marinade, all those drumsticks, it's going in like that, and try and alternate the drumsticks like I've done there. And I'm going to add in around about maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6 star anise like that. And the next thing I'm going to do is use some aniseeds. Alright, I'm going to use around about a tablespoon, sprinkle those over the top just like that, and this gives it an amazing flavour. And if you haven't had a sweet and salty aniseed type piece of chicken before, you don't know what you missed. This is really good. I'm going to add in a tiny bit of Chinese 5 spice just to accentuate that aniseed flavour once again, as well as all those other little spices. I'm going to put a lid on that. That's going to go into the oven at 180 degrees, and I'm going to leave those for around about 40 minutes. Alright, off they go into the oven, and 40 minutes later, or getting up to 40 minutes later, I'm just going to add in some nice hot water into a saucepan like that. This is really nice and easy. Soba noodles, they're a buckwheat noodle, really nice and easy to cook. I've got 2 reams of those. They're going in. I'm going to let those cook off for about 3, maybe 4 minutes maximum. And don't forget, give them a bit of a stir. Make sure they all separate. And this is the way to cook our soba noodle. There we go. Look how nice and loose those noodles are looking. Oh, and if you haven't had soba, oh my god, they're absolutely beautiful. Right, they can come off. We're going to strain those off as well, and once they're done like that, we're just going to plate those up just like this. Our soba noodles go straight in on top of a nice large soup bowl like that, or a deep dish plate, and try and make it look pretty. That's a little bit better, isn't it? That makes it look good. And I'm going to add in 3 drumsticks per person, and it is actually quite a nice light meal. Soba noodles, they are nice and light. Now, just to finish all of this off, I've just got a spoon, and I'm just going to drizzle over some of that beautiful initial marinade that has not been contaminated by the chicken whatsoever, and that is going to dress our noodles and our drumsticks. How perfect is that? And this is also a really nice summer meal, believe me or not. You can also put a little bit of avocado on top. That makes it even better. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. Gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Hit that notifications bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up. Well, so YouTube says. But more importantly, I want you to come join the family. My family. Hit that subscribe button so you learn how to make nice little meals like this again. We'll catch you next time. Bye!